prospects in boxing. Davey, shown here in training for tonight's fight, has never been beaten in his professional career. Meeting Chuck Davey tonight will be the one and only Rocky Graziano of New York, colorful, hard-slugging, former middleweight champion of the world. Hello there, everybody. This is Steve Ellis here at ringside at the Chicago Stadium in Chicago, Illinois, all set for another of these famous Wednesday night Pabst Blue Ribbon bouts. And tonight we've got a dandy for you. The real hard-punching rockababy from Brooklyn, Rocky Graziano, and that classy, clever dancing master, he from Michigan State, Chuck Davey. Right now we're panning the crowd, give you an idea about how many people we have here. It's jam-packed, that's for sure. And while the various respective seconds are putting the gloves on their gladiators, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll bring you that extra special feature which you fans seem to enjoy so much, a film of the weigh-in. Let's have it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you see Chuck Davey on the scales. Commissioner trying to weigh him in at 150 1/4. Rocky just looking on, smiling confidently over in the left-hand corner. That's Lou Razienda of the commission. There's Rocky, a close-up of him. He weighed 158, a couple pounds under the middleweight limit of 160. Rocky talking with the commissioner, and Davey, Rocky just said to Joe Triner, "Do you need any tickets for tonight's fight?" Triner's laughing. Razienda in the background, and the doctor is examining Davey, giving him that once-over that the medicos give the boxers the day of the fight, and now they're looking at Rocky. He seems to be in perfect condition, too, just like his opponent. No scar tissue. Good shape. They're examining the hands. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we go to our ring announcer, Bob Burns, who will bring you up to date on what goes. Bob Burns.
We have some ring celebrities here that I would like to have you meet. We understand that the old Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey, is in the house. If he is, we wish he would come down to ringside. And now, Chicago's own hard-punching top contender for the light heavyweight championship, Bob Satterfield.
Hard-hitting local favorite.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have with us the golden boy from Syracuse, New York, who knocked out Irish Bob Murphy recently in 3 rounds, Joey DeJohn.
DeJohn just technically knocked out Irish Bob Monday up in Syracuse, New York. Burns, meantime, will get those slips straight, and here we go again.
Ladies and gentlemen, on Monday evening, September the 22nd, Toxie Hall, sensational young heavyweight will meet the hard-hitting Omaha puncher, Larry Watson, in an 8-round event in the Rainbow Arena at Clark and Lawrence Avenue.
Just a plug for another local fight in this area.
Ladies and gentlemen, on December the 1st, in this stadium, there will be staged the 22nd annual CYO Boxing Classic. Bishop Shield, founder and director general of the CYO, urges all young men 16 years or older to register for this event. Now, the CYO Gym, 31 East Congress Street, Chicago.
And the Bishop has a wonderful program for youngsters in this area. Bishop Shield has done so much for the kids from the sidewalks of this town, Chicago. Folks, Chuck Davey standing there with his handler, Izzy Klein, manager Heck Knowles, talking with them. getting
Now,
those gloves
ladies and
laced on. They
gentlemen,
are laced. And now back to the ring announcer, Bob Burns.
This is the premier presentation of the evening, presented to you by the International Boxing Club. The main event, 10 rounds at 158 pounds. This bout has been licensed by and will be conducted under the rules and regulations and under the direct supervision of the State Athletic Commission of Illinois. We exhort you to kindly observe the no smoking rule. The officials assigned by the commission for this bout, the examining physician, Dr. Francis Ligorio, the timekeeper, Fay Young, counting for the knockdowns on the bell, Mike Murphy. The judges on the south side of the ring, directly behind me, Harold Morovitz. On the north side of the ring, in front of me, Edward Klein. And the referee, Frank Sikora. Wait a minute. Now introducing the boxers, in the corner to my right, from New York City, weighing black and white trucks, weighing 158 pounds, Rocky Graziano. His opponent in the corner to my left, from Detroit, Michigan, wearing white trucks trimmed with black, weighing 150 1/4 pounds, Chuck Davey.
Now let's try to get referee Sikara's instructions.
We'll now hear
if
the
we
referee's
can.
instructions.
Let's try to
You
pick them
boys
up.
received your instructions at the offices of the Illinois Athletic Commission. I'm here to enforce them. I want a clean break, no rabbit punching, no kidney punches. Be careful of your low blows. They may cost you a round. In case of a knockdown, I want you to go to your furthest corner and stay there till I tell you to come out fighting. Also, in case of a knockdown, you must take 8. Any questions? Shake hands and come out fighting.
We heard referee Frank Sikara's instructions. We're looking now into the corner of Chuck Davey and getting ready for round number 1 of a scheduled 10-rounder here at the Chicago Stadium in Chicago, Illinois. That buzzer will have the bell in a few seconds. Davey will depend on speed. He's a dancing master. Moves quickly, unorthodox. Graziano will go for the punch. Here we go. Chuck Davey battling the Rock with his unorthodox dancing style. Davey will keep his hands high, I imagine. He's holding them way up there to protect the swings from the swings. 2 minutes to go in round 1. One more minute in round one. Graziano, with his bull-like tactics, is attempting to make Davey move backward all the time. "30 more seconds in the first round. That ends round one. Now we're looking into Rocky Graziano's corner back here at the Chicago Stadium in Chicago, Illinois, getting ready for round number two. Number two. Graziano, the former world middleweight champion, in the black trunks with the white stripe, and Davey in the white trunks and the black stripe. Two more minutes in round two. Frank Sikora warned Graziano for holding and hitting. One minute more in the second round. Good right hand that time by the Rock. Davey continually backing off. There's the bell. Now let's follow Rocky back to his corner. Rocky Graziano, with those bull-like rushes, seemed to be coming on toward the end of the second round. He's very confident. I had an opportunity to talk with both boys in their respective dressing rooms before the fight, and the Rock said, "Steve, so help me, I think I can stop this guy." That's the story of Graziano. Confident, in good condition, and a 158-pounder. Now, as for Davey, in talking with him, Davey feels confident also. He claimed that he thinks his southpaw style and his speed would give him the decision over Graziano. He didn't feel that he was going to knock the Rock out, but he said, you know, I think I've got everything to outpoint this guy, to beat him. Now we're ready for round number 3. These fellows are hustling hard, trying hard, just like they'll do down in Philly next Tuesday. Marciano and Jersey Joe Walcott. The southpaw style of Davey, unorthodox, doing everything from the opposite side, confusing Rocky Graziano. Two more minutes in the third round. Davey has a cut above his left eye. Rocky was hurt with that left uppercut by Davey. One more minute. Davey using that right lead, trying to keep Graziano off balance with it. Thirty more seconds in this round. Chuck boxing beautifully all the way. Getting ready now for round 4 here at the Chicago Stadium. Chuck Davey in the white trunks, black stripe. Rocky Graziano, black trunks, white stripe. Beautiful jabbing by southpaw Davey. Rocky is bleeding from his nose. at 26 years of age, is 4 years younger than the Rock from Brooklyn. One more minute in this fourth round. Graziano continually in pursuit. 30 more seconds in this round. Back at the Chicago Stadium, Chicago, Illinois, getting ready for round 5. We're looking at Rocky Graziano. Rocky is trying to bomb Davey in the body whenever he gets a chance, trying to slow Davey down. Two more minutes in this round. Halfway through this round. One more minute in this round. Davey punching harder with that left hand of his. Folks, we'll try to have a great sportsman as our special guest at the end of this round. Jim Norris, president of the International Boxing Club. 30 more seconds in round 5. Chuck Davey in the white trunks. Rocky Graziano, the black trunks. There's the bell ending the round. And ladies and gentlemen, our special guest right now is none other than Jim Norris. Jim, you're promoting a really great fight tonight. How are you enjoying it?
Very much, Steve. It's been a little bit of a surprise to me so far. I sort of thought Rocky'd give Davey a little more trouble than he has, but Davey seemed to
have eluded Rocky pretty well here.
He certainly is a dancing master. Jim, where do you go from here after building this big one for the fans around Chicago?
Steve, we're going to Philadelphia. We got that big heavyweight show that I think everybody's been waiting to see next Tuesday night in Philadelphia.
That's fine. That's between what two guys, supposing you tell us?
That's the world's champion, Jersey Joe Walcott, and the challenger, Rocky Marciano.
You're certainly giving the sports fans around the nation some wonderful shows, Jim, and we're going to let you sit back and relax and enjoy this one.
Thank you, Steve.
Ladies and gentlemen, our buddy Jim Norris. Beat tough Tony Zale here, got off the floor to do it a few years ago. But right now, in line with what Jim Norris said and what you see on your picture, Davey is baffling and confusing Rough Rocky with his dazzling speed. Rocky's hurt. Round 6. Now that the bell has sounded, how about a round of the beer that's bringing tonight's fight? Again, we're back at the Chicago Stadium in Chicago, Illinois, ready for round number 7. We're looking into Chuck Davies' corner. Izzy Klein getting him ready, giving him confidence, patting him on the back. If you joined us late, Rocky Graziano, the wild man of boxing in the black trunks, hard hitter. Chuck Davey, the elusive, cat-like southpaw in the white trunks. Rocky was hurt a little bit with that punch by Davey. We're at the Chicago Stadium. Two more minutes in the 7th round. through the 7th round. Davey has a slight cut now above his right eye. One more minute in the 7th round. Graziano has a cut at the corner of his right eye. Both fellows are cut on the right eye. Chuck Davey, the best punch Graziano threw at him right near the end of that round. They'll work on him, put a little water on his hair to pep him up, on his head. I believe Izzy Klein will work on that right eye to attempt to stop the flow of blood. Not too bad a cut. Davey, a holder of a master's degree from Michigan State, 14 straight wins here at the Chicago Stadium and 23 KOs in 36 fights. Undefeated, incidentally. And now that we see them pepping up Davey, we look into Rocky Graziano's corner. Rocky doesn't hold any master's degree. He's from the Sidewalk AC in New York. We'll wait till. That's perhaps what Whitey Bimstein is thinking, along with Irving Cohen in the corner of Graziano. Grazi had a 7 3/4 pound weight advantage over Davey at the scales this afternoon. We're ready now for round number 8. Both boys look refreshed. Even though Chuck Davey is piling up points with his rapier-like right jab, Rocky is a fighter with a home run punch. And you know that ball game is never over until that last man is out. 2 minutes to go. Rocky's right eye is busted open again. In the 8th round. Here we go, round number 9, back at the Chicago Stadium, Chicago, Illinois. Davey is continually spearing Rocky with that right jab, keeping the Rock off balance from getting power back of his punches. Minute and a half to go in this 9th round. Chuck Davey in the white trunks, boxing for all he's worth. Rocky trying to come through that home run punch. One more minute in round 9. Davey places his punches exceptionally well. He knows where they're going. 30 seconds more in this round, the 9th. Rocky hurt. That's it. And now we're following Rocky back, and folks, we've got a wonderful crowd here tonight. And as we do, maybe you can spot some people whom you know. Around the ring, if we can go a little bit slower, we have with us Forrest Frazier, Vice President of the Pabst Sales Company, and his guests, the divisional sales managers of Pabst from all over the country. There's Ed Pazder, sports editor of TV Forecast magazine. I see Joe Rain, very capable sports writer from the Chicago Daily News. There's Colonel Bill Coram, he of Derby fame. And from the Herald American, Wendell Smith. There's Gene Kessler from the Chicago Sun-Times, fellows who have made Chuck Davey. Larry Atkins, a promoter from Cleveland. They'll have lots of our shows. And Floyd Stevens, a commissioner from Michigan. We're ready now, round number 10. And I see right back of the Rock, Charlie Orchard, commissioner from around St. Louis. 10th round. Rock trying to go uphill. Davey boxing for his life again. Rocky with those bull-like rushes of his, trying to move in and get one good shot. But Davey placing the punches well. 2 minutes to go in the fight. his mouthpiece. Rocky's right eye is busted open again. Halfway through the last round. Davey was hurt. Davey was hurt with that shot. Davey is hurt again. One minute to go in the fight. Davey has a cut above his nose. 35 seconds. A half a minute. Seconds. It goes the limit. It's all over. They're very happy in Davey's corner. Ring announcer collecting slips. By the way, for those of you on most of these stations throughout the country, we remind you that we've got a big fight for you next Wednesday over all these stations, I should say. Davey's staccato-like tattooing of the Rock's head with his right hand perhaps told a big story. We're waiting for the slips of the officials, and now let's go up to the ring announcer, Bob Burns. Go ahead, Bob.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the scorecards using the point system. Judge Harold Morovitz gives Davey 58, Graziano 42. Judge Edward Klein scores it 61 for Davey, 39 for Graziano. And the referee Frank Sikora scores 56 for Davey, Graziano 44. The winner on a unanimous decision, Chuck Davey.
Folks, I'll repeat that scoring for you. Chuck Davey, a happy 26-year-old young man. He with a master's degree and undefeated in 37 professional bouts.
There will be an intermission.
I'll recap the scoring very fast for you. Judges Harold Morovitz scored at 58-42, Davey. Judge Edward Klein, 61-39 for the Michigan State graduate. And referee Frank Sikora, who incidentally did a terrifically great job, in our humble opinion, scored at 56-44 also for the victorious Chuck Davey. Rocky has left the ring. We're just giving you a picture of Chuck Davey, the happy undefeated former college boxing star and Olympic champion with 37 straight victories.